As the great Buddha once profoundly stated, holding on to anger is akin to grasping a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else. Ultimately, it is oneself who gets burned. This timeless wisdom serves as a poignant reminder of anger's destructive nature. Have you ever experienced the sharp sting of anger and wondered how to release it and find peace? In today's exploration, we delve into 7 transformative Buddhist teachings designed to help release anger and nurture inner peace. 1. Understanding the root of anger, ignorance. In Buddhism, the root cause of anger is often attributed to ignorance, a fundamental misunderstanding of the true nature of reality. This ignorance leads us to perceive the world through a distorted lens, fostering unrealistic expectations and attachments. For instance, we might expect others to always act kindly or circumstances to align perfectly with our desires. When these expectations inevitably clash with reality, frustration and anger arise. The Buddha eloquently articulated, all wrongdoing arises because of the mind. If the mind is transformed, can wrongdoing remain? This profound statement underscores the transformative power of wisdom and understanding. By cultivating wisdom, we begin to perceive life as it truly is, full of impermanence, complexities, and the diverse struggles of others. Embracing these truths allows us to relinquish unrealistic expectations and attachments, thereby dissolving the ignorance that fuels our anger. As a result, we can respond to life's challenges with greater patience and compassion. 2. Harnessing the power of self-reflection. Self-reflection serves as a powerful tool in the practice of Buddhism, enabling us to introspectively examine our thoughts, emotions, and actions. Through regular self-reflection without judgment, we gain profound insights into the triggers and patterns of our anger. For example, we may discover that certain situations consistently provoke our anger, perhaps feeling threatened, misunderstood, or disrespected. The practice of self-reflection empowers us to delve deeper into the underlying causes of our anger. By understanding these causes, we can develop a clearer awareness of our emotional responses and make conscious choices in how we react. Rather than succumbing to impulsive reactions, we learn to pause, assess the situation, and respond thoughtfully. Over time, this practice cultivates emotional resilience and self-control, diminishing the frequency and intensity of our anger. 3. The role of mindfulness in anger management. Mindfulness stands as a cornerstone of Buddhist practice, involving the intentional focus on the present moment and the non-judgmental observation of thoughts, emotions, and sensations. Through mindfulness practices such as meditation and daily awareness, we create a mental space where we can observe the arising of anger without becoming entangled in it. When we cultivate mindfulness, we develop the ability to recognize anger as a transient state rather than a fixed aspect of our identity. This awareness empowers us to respond to anger with clarity and composure. For example, when we sense anger building within us, mindfulness allows us to pause, take a deep breath, and choose a more constructive response. Rather than reacting impulsively, we can opt for actions that promote understanding and reconciliation. The Buddha emphasized the importance of mindfulness in managing emotions, stating, "You will not be punished for your anger, you will be punished by your anger." This profound insight highlights the internal suffering caused by unchecked anger. Through mindfulness practice, we can alleviate this suffering, fostering a more peaceful and balanced state of mind. 4. Embracing stillness and silence. In Buddhist teachings, stillness and silence are revered practices that provide profound opportunities for inner calm and clarity. By embracing moments of stillness and silence, we create space within ourselves to navigate anger's turbulence with patience and understanding. Imagine a muddy pond. By ceasing to stir its waters, clarity naturally emerges. Similarly, in moments of stillness and silence, we allow our minds to settle, enabling us to observe our emotions without being swept away by them. This practice fosters a deeper understanding of our inner landscape and promotes discernment in how we respond to challenging situations. Regularly engaging in stillness and silence trains us to pause before reacting impulsively out of anger. Instead of immediately responding to provocation, we can take a moment to breathe deeply, center ourselves, and choose a response aligned with wisdom and compassion. This simple yet profound practice transforms how we navigate conflict and cultivate peace in our daily lives. 5. Cultivating gratitude as an antidote to anger. Gratitude serves as a potent antidote to anger. redirecting our focus from negativity to positivity. When we cultivate gratitude, we actively seek out and appreciate the blessings in our lives, no matter how small. This practice encourages us to recognize and cherish moments of joy and kindness, such as a warm smile from a stranger or the beauty of nature. By regularly acknowledging and expressing gratitude, we train our minds to dwell on the positive aspects of our experiences rather than fixating on what makes us angry or dissatisfied. This shift in perspective enhances our overall sense of well-being and resilience in the face of adversity. Practicing gratitude can take various forms, such as keeping a gratitude journal where we jot down things we are thankful for each day. This simple act has a profound impact on our mindset, fostering optimism and contentment. Moreover, expressing gratitude towards others, whether through heartfelt words or acts of kindness, strengthens our connections and promotes empathy. The Buddha imparted wisdom on gratitude, stating, "Thousands of candles can be lit from a single candle, and the life of the candle will not be shortened. Happiness never decreases by being shared." This profound analogy underscores the limitless nature of gratitude's transformative power. By cultivating gratitude in our lives, we not only reduce anger's grip, but also nurture a deeper sense of happiness and fulfillment. 6. Trusting the natural order and letting go of control. Central to Buddhist philosophy is the principle of impermanence, the understanding that everything in life is in a constant state of flux and nothing remains static. This foundational teaching invites us to relinquish the illusion of control over life's outcomes, which often fuels frustration and anger when things do not go according to plan. Attempting to exert control over every aspect of our lives is not only futile, but also detrimental to our well-being. When we cling rigidly to expectations and outcomes, we set ourselves up for disappointment and resentment. Buddhism encourages us to trust in the natural order of things and embrace the ebb and flow of life with an open heart and mind. By cultivating a mindset grounded in acceptance and adaptability, we can navigate life's uncertainties with grace and equanimity. Instead of resisting change or grappling with unmet expectations, we learn to flow with the rhythm of life. This shift in perspective empowers us to focus on what we can control, our thoughts, attitudes, and responses, rather than futile attempts to control external circumstances. Trusting the natural order does not imply passivity or resignation, but rather a deep-seated faith in the interconnectedness of all beings and events. By embracing life's impermanence, we gain a profound sense of freedom and peace. This acceptance enables us to release the grip of anger and cultivate a more harmonious relationship with ourselves and others. 7. The transformative power of forgiveness. Forgiveness stands as a cornerstone of Buddhist practice, embodying profound implications for inner peace and spiritual growth. In Buddhism, holding on to anger and resentment is likened to carrying a heavy burden that weighs down the spirit and clouds judgment. This persistent anger not only leads to emotional and physical stress, but also obstructs our path to enlightenment. When we hold on to anger, we perpetuate a cycle of suffering within ourselves. The act of forgiveness, however, liberates us from this cycle by releasing the emotional shackles tied to past grievances. Forgiveness does not imply condoning harmful actions or forgetting the wrongs committed against us. Rather, it signifies a conscious choice to let go of the negative emotions that bind us. By embracing forgiveness, we reclaim our emotional and mental well-being. This transformative act allows us to transcend bitterness and resentment, fostering compassion and empathy instead. It enables us to recognize the humanity in others, acknowledging that everyone is susceptible to flaws and mistakes. The practice of forgiveness extends beyond interpersonal relationships to include self-forgiveness, a crucial aspect often overlooked. Many struggle with self-blame and guilt for past mistakes, which can be just as damaging as holding grudges against others. Buddhist teachings emphasize self-compassion and forgiveness as essential for personal growth and spiritual development. Forgiveness also holds karmic implications in Buddhist philosophy. By releasing anger and cultivating compassion, we create positive karma that influences our present and future experiences. This karmic perspective underscores the interconnectedness of all beings and reinforces the importance of acting with wisdom and kindness. In addition to its personal benefits, forgiveness plays a pivotal role in conflict resolution and reconciliation. When approached with a mindset of forgiveness, conflicts can be transformed into opportunities for healing and understanding. This approach not only resolves immediate discord, but also fosters deeper connections and mutual respect. Ultimately, forgiveness is a profound act of self-care and spiritual liberation. By releasing anger and embracing forgiveness, we free ourselves from the chains of resentment and open our hearts to profound peace and happiness. As the Buddha wisely articulated, holding on to anger is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. This analogy underscores the self-destructive nature of anger and highlights the transformative power of forgiveness. By integrating these 7 transformative teachings into our daily lives, we embark on a journey of inner healing and spiritual growth. Thank you for accompanying us on this exploration. If you found this discussion insightful, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing for more content on mindful living. Until next time, may you find peace and tranquility in every moment.